All right, guys, welcome to Under the Arch Sports. I'm Eric Hobbs. Let's talk about Jaylen Early, the newest transfer commit that Mizzou got from Florida State on Tuesday. Before we begin, need you guys, as always, can ask you to subscribe to the YouTube channel and find us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and on Spotify. Right, Jaylen Early, an interesting guy. He is a 6'4", 297-pound offensive lineman from Florida State, as I said. And that 297 number, I've seen variations. Hayes Fawcett on kind of the graphic announcing the transfer had him at 305, I believe. The 297 is what Florida State had him listed on their official roster last year, so that's just what I'm going with. So he's originally from Duncanville, Texas, and interesting guy. He's experienced. 3 years at Florida State, including a redshirt year, 18 total games, 2 years of eligibility remaining. This past season, he played in 8 games and he started 6 of them. So he was a regular guy for the Seminoles. Disastrous as their season was, you may be quick to discount anything they do, but that's not fair. And we'll talk about that in a second. Coming out of high school early, it was a 4-star recruit. This portal cycle, a solid middle of the road 3-star. He uh, he entered the portal on the 14th, visited Mizzou on the 21st, and on the 22nd announced his commitment to Mizzou. So a rather quick timeline and turnaround for his transfer portal experience. So a scouting report on this guy. The first thing that you'll know is that he can play both guard and tackle. He did that for the Seminoles, and he's got that versatility. So, and he's got experience at both. He's played a good amount at both. He rated on a Pro Football Focus. He was Florida State's best offensive lineman. And, I mentioned, all right, we all know it was a train wreck of a season for the Seminoles. So how good could that be? Well, his 79 overall score would have been the third best on Missouri's team. So it's not like he was just the least bad. He was pretty solid. Um, I think it's interesting. With his size, 6'4", call it 300. That's not those are not metrics you expect for an SEC tackle. They are closer to what you expect for a guard, but he has the length, long arms, to where he kind of compensate for that lack of size. A little ridiculous, 6'4", 300 lack of size, but that's where we're at these days. He he has the length of somebody 6'5", 6'6". So that reach, can gain leverage on D ends pretty effectively. Now, where's he going to play at Missouri? See, right now, after spring ball, left tackle looks the shakiest. They brought in what's his name, Johnny Williams the fourth from West Virginia, and I think the thought was that he might be your left tackle, but he was not getting that many first team reps in spring ball. Javen Richardson was getting some of those reps, and he did not play that much a year ago. So there's concern might be too strong of a word, but there's uncertainty to be sure. You also look at right guard. Missouri is replacing Cameron Johnson. So either one of those spots early is an intriguing option. I personally expect that he can play right guard, but I think Missouri will look at him at left tackle first. He played right tackle at Florida State, so we'll see what happens. He played right guard as well. So the right side of the line is what he's most familiar with. Yeah, I don't know. I would expect left tackle, but right guard certainly makes sense as well. And if you're going to be solid on one and not the other, you're going to choose left tackle to be solid, right? Left tackle, if you watch, what was it the Michael Orr movie? I forget the title's blanking on me, but the at the beginning, Sandra Bullock in her accent is talking about how left tackles are super important in this, that, and the other. It's something where, yeah, you need to have the blind side. That's the movie. Yeah. It just hit me. Blind side, because the left tackle protects the blind side. So having that is huge. And depending on what they think of Richardson and or Williams, we'll see. Uh, I do like the idea of throwing bodies at an offensive lineman problem. The more you have, the more chances you have to get a hit. And, Missouri, Keegan Trost named right tackle. Tollison, you hope he rehabs in his back quick enough to be your center. Caden Green at left guard. You got three where Missouri seems to be pretty comfortable. They can figure those last two out. It makes life so much easier all the way around. We'll see what happens. Missouri may add one or two more here in the spring portal, but they're getting down to it in terms of who they may add. If they do, we'll have you covered. Until next time, thank you for watching.